Yo, where the fuck are we? No. We're in our fucking bag.
This nigga, that was wild corny.
Sometimes, like, you gotta get the corny shit out so you can get hot. That's like when you start taking shots and, you miss the first few. But once a few get in, oof.
It's warm up.
Stop.
This is the warm up.
It's the warm up, the joke.
Telatalk Season 6, Episode 6.
You know what it is.
This is going straight upload today. It's coming out on a Tuesday. Niggas was busy on Thursday.
This episode's coming out with hard ERs. I'm not blurring out the F word.
By hard ER, he just means like words that end with ER. He just says it very hard.
Yeah, like bigger.
I was just thinking bigger too, to be honest. I couldn't think of anything else that started with an ER.
That's one of those things where, like, when you start having to think of something, nothing will come to your mind.
AKA the fucking podcast.
Honestly, yeah,
that's a big fact. You want to get into basically what we spent our whole last Tuesday?
What did we do?
There was the Cactus Plant Nike drop.
Oh, yo, legendary.
AKA the Cactus Plant Nike Madness
That
drop.
was last week already?
I think it was like last Tuesday. It was last Tuesday. Tuesday or Wednesday, one of those 2 days.
And they still haven't made my shit? That's crazy.
So I gave you the backstory.
We're giving you backstory.
It was the 27th. So the 27th was... Hold on. It doesn't really matter, but... yeah, it was last Tuesday, so it was a week ago.
This nigga opened up his calendar app.
Yeah, nigga, I'm on my computer. So Cactus Plant Flea Market, a brand that we like here a lot, dropped the Nike. The second Nike collab. The first one was the Vapor Max.
When's the last time you opened up the calendar app on your phone?
I do pretty frequently, to be honest.
Do you think most people
to check the date?
The date? Isn't it like when you open your phone though?
No, like check the dates, like things prior ahead of time. Yeah, not like today's date. I'm gonna go. Like, I'm not 80, nigga. I know it's right on top of the music shit.
All right, fair
so, anyways, Cactus Plant dropped, and
they did like a blazer mid.
They did a blazer mid, but what I thought was just gonna be one pair of sneakers turned out to be you creating. I didn't see that they put that out anywhere that it was gonna be a creation sneaker, not a sneaker that just has one silhouette.
Facts. I didn't know that even Nike by You was like back up and running and shit.
No, it's been running for a minute.
Yeah, because they got rid of Nike ID.
The Levi joint. The Levi joint, I think, was like when they first started bringing it back.
That's when they set it off.
So basically, to describe that day, I fucking woke up. I think it was like 10 that was supposed to come out or some shit like that. So at 10 I woke up. Then I got a link from the plug and I just hit it and then I sent it to AB Dash. I had ordered 3 pairs before I sent it to AB Dash. But me not recognizing that you can customize it. Yeah. I just thought that
add in the cart.
Yeah, I thought I was just adding in the cart. I had bought like 3 pairs already. I just bought 3 pairs of the stock ones.
Yeah, what I was worried is that while I was customizing, it was gonna sell out. So I put on some bullshit.
We'll get there later. So I didn't set any amounts up. I sent an AB Dash. Then I see that you can do it. So I think I canceled 1 pair, and then I kept the other 2. I got one my size and then one size just to flip or whatever. And I just got the stock colorways. Then I finally recognized that shit says it's 6 days that you had to do it. So I'm like, oh shit, they just gonna let niggas.
It was 6 hours.
No, it was 6 days.
No,
nigga.
Bro, it was hours.
It was days. I looked back at it after and I was like, yo, there was 6 days that they left it up.
But it sold out way before.
No, it sold out way before.
Yeah.
But I thought that they were just gonna let it go to like mass production, just like you make as much pairs as you want in those 6 days.
They try to turn that shit into a Roshi run.
Facts. So I was like, damn, should I keep these pairs or should I just like cancel these orders now? So I was like, fuck it, I'll keep a pair. And as I was making my second pair too, like for myself, that shit sold out. So I didn't get
you was tight.
I didn't get to make the pair that I wanted. I got like I think it's stock number 1. So basically,
with the red stripe,
it's red stripe, blue eyelids on the lace. The whole shoe was like a brown.
Yeah, but you can't really change that part.
Nah. Then the whole left side of the shoe was corduroy, and then the inside of that left shoe is diamond. It's diamond stitch. It's kind of like a Chanel bag.
Bro, this shoe is pretty crazy.
It is pretty crazy.
It's like pretty funky.
It's definitely funky. It's a mid too. I never rocked mid sneakers. And then the other side has a furry side on the right shoe has like a furry on the inside, and then a sponge factor on the right side, and then I think on that pair of sneakers it's pink, and then everything else is just brown with the laces.
Honestly, the shoe is like ugly in a really good way.
Yeah,
it's different.
It's like if you don't know how to dress, you can't pull that sneaker off. Like you're gonna look like a fucking nut if you walk around here with that sneaker. Like as we saw the person who has sent you wearing those sneakers, and I'm like, that is a horrible outfit. Like
we expect more from you.
Facts, but
imagine wearing that shit This is a bad outfit, by the way, with some like YSL jeans, and you got that shit like just bulging out.
I think the person who had the hardest pair that I've seen who got them early was A$AP Nas. I was actually gonna recreate the A$AP Nas pair, but instead of I think he had blue eyelids on it, I was gonna put the purple ones and then green laces.
What size is he? Because that pic makes his foot look mad small.
I think probably like a 9 or some shit.
Bro, that shit looks tiny.
But imagine how they gonna look on me, nigga.
But no, there's been some cool pairs to come out and shit.
There's been a lot of trash pairs though. There's been a lot. You haven't seen the trash pairs? I didn't forward you that.
You forwarded me
that thread.
No, you didn't.
That's that same link that I sent you. Go on there and then they show you. People like say like, oh, the pair that they got or whatever, right? It's some trash pairs on there. Like niggas is making clown sneakers.
I've seen some pretty bad ones where like because the shades on the swoosh and on the laces are different.
Oh yeah, they're different shades.
So if you were customizing,
and they're different shades on both sneakers
because it's different
Swoosh.
materials.
Yeah, because different materials on every.
So if you were like, all right, blue and blue, I should be fine. You're not fine.
Fact.
That's just different.
One is gonna be light blue, one is gonna be a dark blue.
That's what's gonna happen to me.
I think what everybody did. I think the most frequently ones I've seen was a blue swoosh, green swoosh. Or like a blue and pink swoosh.
I got
the gum one.
Green.
That's the one I was gonna do. I was gonna do the both gum. I was gonna do the gum pink, and then I was gonna do the blue, the royal blue on the side that is darker, and then switch the laces to. I think they had like I forgot what it was, like a squash.
It was like
lace or something
it's called a scholar.
Yeah, some shit like that. And I was gonna do it like that, and as I was doing it, sold out. Like I was gonna do 2 extra other pairs so I can have them.
All you gotta know is when these shoes come in, you know that meme where that it's those 2 Indian kids are just like, this guy's no longer my best friend. He is.
Yeah.
That's gonna be me and you with our shoes together in a pic.
That shit.
Where we're making the star with our toes.
I don't. That shit's weird, nigga. That shit is weird. I know exactly what you're talking about. That shit is weird. That's gonna go off of just how they look in person. Because I've seen a lot of pairs. Like when I was making what took me so long is I was looking to see people who had gray on the other side of the sneaker. I mean green on the other side of the sneakers, so I can see how light it was. Because I definitely don't. I didn't want a Kelly green swoosh. Like I didn't want that at all.
The laces are the Kelly green.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I didn't want that to happen. That's what took so long, and then I couldn't get the pairs that I wanted. Tell the people what the fuck you got on your pair. You did the classic.
So on my left, which is swoosh is fuzzy, I got the blue fuzzy swoosh.
That's with the corduroy side.
With the corduroy side. And I forget if I have the eyelets or the laces this color, but I've got that green color.
I think you got the laces green.
Laces.
You got the laces green.
I left the
everything
eyelets the same.
Brown. Yeah, you left it brown.
And on the other side is the opposite. Yeah. The swoosh is going to be blue, and then the swoosh is going to be green, and the top is going to be blue.
Yeah. The shit to me was...
So it's simple.
You know when people say that, like, if people saw that pair of sneakers at the mall, they would never cop those. I don't think particularly like I would get that sneaker because I don't like brown sneakers. Like I don't think I've ever owned a pair of brown sneakers that wasn't Tim's. Like I don't like the look on brown sneakers, but that sneaker was so creative that I was like I gotta get it, and I fuck with the brand, so I was like I got it, and it wasn't expensive. I think I got like 20-30% off. I think that my in total of that sneaker was like $120. And
that's because you didn't customize yours.
No. It's because I had a discount.
Fucking
I had a discount there.
And you didn't link. That's crazy.
No, I had a personal discount. They gave me a personal discount. You could have got a discount too if you would have put your student ID number in that shit.
That shit don't work no more. I can't even get my Hulu back up.
It's quiet.
My Spotify Premium, bro.
You somebody's nigga.
I don't know nobody in school.
This nigga lying. But yeah, you could always get 10% off of every order if you got a student ID.
Just know when my pair comes in October, I'm gonna be hyped.
My pair's coming in like a week. That's why I don't understand.
Bro, how do you check?
So they send me emails. They send you emails. So basically, look, hold on. They sent me an email. They sent me 2 emails. They said that they were getting the process already, and then they said because I've done Nike ID shit before. And Nike ID shit takes like a month. But when I text you is when I was reminded.
The only one I got 5 days ago was we started making your order.
Yeah, and my shit is we're almost done. I got the starting one like 5 days ago, and then I got this one, and then the next one I'll get is about the shit.
Yeah, I never got the we're almost done well, so I'm fucking sick.
I mean, dude, it says that it's expected by October. I don't expect them to get here any earlier than September 25th or 26th.
But as long as I can wear them for Halloween, I'll be straight.
Now you'll have them before Halloween for sure.
I'm gonna have the ill fit.
You'll have them before Halloween.
I'm gonna have to bring back the.
Look, I'm telling you, depending on how those niggas come back, It's if I'm gonna wear them, cause like I don't know. I gotta see how that sneaker. I definitely don't like that sneaker with shorts. That sneaker with shorts look nasty.
Nah, that sneaker with shorts.
It looks nasty.
Some high socks.
I don't know.
That's the way to go.
It looks nasty.
It definitely looks.
Maybe
the
if you get the right pair of shorts, maybe. But like I've seen a lot of people wearing black shorts with them. I don't like them with black shorts.
It definitely looked the best with like a baggy cuff trouser.
Not even. I saw Joe LaPuma actually wearing it. Like somebody took a picture of what Joe LaPuma pairs looked like on one of the sneaker shop and shit. Yeah. And he had them with like.
Oh, he did have them.
He had them with like some distressed jeans and like a tee, and that shit looked dope to me.
Bro, he wore them on his episode with Lil Tecca.
I don't know who that is.
Oh,
who?
Lil Tecca?
Is Lil Tigger?
Nah, it's Lil Tecca, isn't it?
The
kid with braces.
I don't know who. All right, so I actually had this for later on. So yesterday we had a Labor Day party at my uncle's house, and my little cousin comes up to me. He's like, "Yo, you like rap music?" And I look at this nigga like, "Yo, what are you retarded? Like I've listened to rap music for way longer than you have." And then he was like, "Yo, who's your favorite rapper?" And I was like, "Jay-Z." And he's like, "Oh, okay." And I was like, "My favorite rapper." He's like, "My favorite rapper." He said Little Tigger. So I was like, "Who's that?"
Who the fuck is Lil Tecca?
Yeah, it's the same person you talking about. Has to be
Lil Tecca.
How do you spell it?
Tecca.
It might be either or. It was either Little Tigger or Little Tecca, whatever the nigga's name is. Maybe I heard Little Tigger because I was off a few Ruga shots. But either way, that shit was hilarious to me. Of like the circle of life like that. Like I'm not even that much older than you are, but it was the same age as when I was younger and I was listening to whatever was popping off at the South at that time. I had been listening to Nas and shit at that time too, but
I was listening to Lil Tecca.
And my cousin was putting me onto like I think at that time he was talking about like Most Def or some shit like that, right? And I was like, who the fuck is the Most Def? And now I listen to Most Def mad like, but
that nigga's name is Yasin.
Yasin Bey, nigga, but aka the original Flacco, but. That shit was just funny to me how he just came with me. He's like, "Yo, you like rap music?" I'm like, "Nigga, if you like rap music, I definitely like rap music. What are you talking about?"
He was about to tell you his favorite Juice WRLD track.
Nah, I don't think they listen to that. They like 21 Savage and shit like that. Like
that's different though.
Because we had the Ox out and a lot came on and they was like hyped to listen to that shit and they like every little nigga likes the most gangster nigga because it's like I want to be like that nigga. But that just found out to be funny like. Damn, nigga, I'm not even old and I'm getting to that age where these niggas is listening to shit that I've never even heard of. I was like, who the fuck is that? And he's like, you never heard of him?
But we're definitely at that age, dead ass already.
I don't think so.
I think it's already hard enough. Not hard enough, but it's already like strenuous on us to listen to YB and Cordae.
I like YB and Cordae.
Yeah, I do like him.
I like him a lot.
But it's like, yo, that's not even our same.
That's
like us, bro.
Yeah, I don't really care your age. If you make good music, you make good music to me. But I don't know how much young rappers or musicians I listen to. Who's young that we listen to like on a regular day basis? I listen to YB and Cordae.
And he's like 21.
Yeah,
like
he's not even that much younger than me. Like,
yeah. But I think that's it. That's the cutoff. Like the age of woman you would date. I don't want to hear a rapper younger than her. You feel me?
I just can't think, like, off the top of my head, I can't think of rappers who are younger than me that I listen to. Like, how old is 21 Savage? I think he's older than us, for sure.
Savage?
I think he's older than us. I like 21. I like, Gunna's younger than us, isn't he? Oh, hey, how old is that nigga?
21 Savage is 26.
No, let me see.
Gunna's like 20, bro.
Nah.
Oh, he's 26.
Damn, that nigga's 26? How old is Lil Baby? Because I fuck with Lil
24.
Baby. And I know the Baby is like almost like 28, 29 or some shit like that.
Baby's 30, nigga.
He's 30?
Oh, he's 27.
Yeah, like, damn. I guess I don't listen to any rappers under the age of 21 then, because I don't know any rapper under the age of 21 that I listen to. I don't know who you typing in, but it's probably somebody I do not listen
to. Kodak Black is 21.
Alright. Yeah, under the age of 21. I don't really listen to Kodak Black like that, so
yeah.
I don't know, but
the biggest person here, I don't listen to him. I don't think you listen to him either. But NBA YoungBoy's 18.
I don't listen to him, but I know he's like really popular. I know I've heard a few of his records.
All right, here I've got a list of
rappers under 21.
The 30 best rappers under 25.
All right, let's go. Run it down the list right now.
Number 1 is Juice WRLD at 19.
I don't listen to his music.
Uzi at number 2 is.
I fuck with Uzi.
He's 24. Post Malone's 23. I listen to sometimes. Ski Mask is 22. I don't listen to Ski Mask. Kodak 21. Yeah. Trippy 19.
No.
YB and Amir is 18. Lil Yachty's only 21.
Yeah, he's young.
Oh shit.
But he's not. You saying that, but he's not that much younger than us. Like, It's a few years. Not even a few years, a couple years.
But still.
21.
Denzel Curry's 23.
Don't listen to Denzel Curry.
Playboy Cardi's 22.
I listen to Playboy Cardi.
I thought that's pretty young.
I listen to Playboy.
Yo, his birthday's coming up. We gotta give him a shout out.
I want to meet Cardi.
Joey Badass is 24. He's really young. I thought he was older.
Like he's older than you.
Yeah, but he's really young. He has he's got multiple projects.
Because Badass started rapping when he was like 16. Yeah. Like he started popping when he was like 16, 17.
Then they got 14 YB and Cordae, who's 19. Yeah. That's probably the youngest.
Cordae's 19?
Yeah.
Damn, he's young as fuck. How up to date is his list? Like when was his published? Niggas actually doing research right now.
February 8th, 2019.
Damn. I thought he was older than that. Who else we got on that list?
I lost my place on the fucking shit.
Last one was Cordae. Compelling content for you folks.
Jaden Smith is 20.
I don't listen to Jaden Smith.
Lil Pump is 18.
He's 18? Yeah, that nigga's young. I definitely don't listen to that nigga.
Rest in peace, 6ix9ine is 22.
Yeah, it was young.
Neither of us listen to Rich Brian.
I don't even know how it is.
Tierra Whack is 23.
I like Tierra Whack.
Yeah. Young Bands is 19.
I don't know who that
How
is.
you 19 and you beef with academics?
I don't even know who that is. I don't even know what you're referring to.
Bro, I can't recognize a lot of the other people here.
Well, there you go.
Rico Nasty's 21.
I don't listen to Rico Nasty.
Maddie B.
Is that the white kid who does the covers?
Yeah. Yo, Silento.
How's
20.
Oh, alright.
He's got a hit. We all know the hit.
I don't know who that is. Oh!
Watch me win, watch me nay. Yeah. Silento.
When you said that, I was like, I don't know who this nigga's talking about, but if he's going with it, I'm going with it. I don't know who this nigga is. Shout out to Xavier. Yeah, I don't really... Yeah, I don't really know any rappers under 21. But that's the funny shit is, like, we're not even old enough to be like, yo, we don't listen to them young niggas. That's what I'm saying.
No, we are, though.
We're not, though.
We definitely are.
Because when the niggas who used to say, I don't listen to them young niggas, used to be like 28, 29, 30-year-olds. Like, we not even there.
Nah, we're there.
Nah, I just
we're
think
there
that,
for our age group for sure. Because, like,
I just think the music's developing really fast. Like, it's either you get with this time, like, our time was more like, well, my time was different, but I would say for, like, people around our age, it was more Gambino, Cole, Kendrick, Schoolboy, like Isaiah Rashad, just like that 2013, 16 year, like that time when niggas was like really making popping.
Niggas really love Post Malone and Juice WRLD and shit.
Yeah, like there's.
Oh, we got Young Thug too. I think Young
Thug's like 30 though.
But Young Thug is like he's ours, and he's also theirs.
Yeah, there's people that in that Venn diagram are for everyone.
Young Thug is their Lil Wayne.
I don't think so.
In terms of influence.
Maybe in that fact, yeah. But in the Venn diagram, who else goes in that Venn diagram where people like where throughout all ages listen? The old heads, us, and the young niggas.
All ages?
Yeah. The young niggas, the old heads, and us. Who fits in that Venn diagram? Because I don't think Ho fits in that Venn diagram. I think it's us and then the old niggas.
I don't know.
Nas is us and the old niggas.
Not even us.
Kendrick probably. Kendrick probably.
No, they hate Kendrick.
Cole probably.
The kids hate Kendrick. The kids love Cole.
Yeah, Cole probably. Kid Cudi probably.
Definitely Kid Cudi. I would say Kid Cudi is us and kids, not old heads.
Yeah, Playboy probably, but it's just us and the young niggas. Who fits in all three of those? Cole. I think Cole fits in all three of those.
I don't think the kids.
I think the kids listen to Cole. Maybe until like the last album.
Let me look. I'm gonna text my little cousin. It's night. It's kind of late, but he's 13. I'm like,
it's 9 o'clock.
It's a school night.
How old is this nigga?
13.
He's definitely up. Get the fuck out of here. This nigga better not be asleep at 9 o'clock on a school night.
I'm not saying he's asleep. I'm saying he's not supposed to be awake.
Like I said, he better be awake at this time, my nigga. It's 9 o'clock. This nigga's 13.
He might have baseball practice, so I'll let you guys know.
Nah, but we'll get back up to date with that. But I'm trying to think of somebody else who fits in that Venn diagram because I know Thug does not fit in that Venn diagram.
Old heads do not fuck with Thug. Nah. Ever since he put on the dress, they said,
I'm
fuck
trying to think of somebody who everybody fucks with.
Probably Drake.
Drake probably fits in there, but I don't think the old heads really rock with Drake like that a lot.
I don't know. The old heads are like
Wu-Tang.
Whatever. Do the kids like Wu-Tang?
Wu-Tang's for the kids, nigga.
They are for the children.
Yeah, but I don't think Wu-Tang fits.
I think they were for the children when we were children.
But I think it's just like when the old heads used to say that we don't pay attention to like the music before, it's the same shit. Like we say they don't pay attention. Well, I don't say that the young kids don't pay attention to the music, but there's definitely little kids who are listening to the same music that we listen to that they were listening to for sure. It's just a smaller group. I'm just saying on like a masses, like on the masses of like.
They probably got a lot of shit to listen to.
But there's definitely 2 kids that are like 10, 11 or 12 listening to the shit that we listen to, just like I was listening to the shit that the old heads listened to at that time too.
Bro, I don't even listen to the shit I listen to.
Xavier's gonna get so angry at that. My son Xavier's fuming listening to this shit right now. Yeah, but I don't know. That little shit was like eye-opening to me. I'm like, oh shit, like you really don't listen to music that I listen to, and I don't listen to music that you don't listen to.
Yo, you gotta ask him like, who is he actually talking about?
I don't know who he was talking about.
Because if he was asking about Tyga, then there could be a problem.
Tyga? I fuck with Tyga music though.
Could be a problem.
But it just like triggers something in my brain. I'm like, damn, man, like this nigga don't listen to shit that I listen to, and I don't listen to shit that he listens to. No. But we both like hip hop music.
We got to think of the type of music. When you think about what kids like, what type of music plays in memes?
Basically,
like TikTok videos. Basically, that's what fucking takes off.
Dancing videos, shit. TikTok videos,
Minecraft
videos,
like
whatever. I don't know nothing about videos. No Minecraft shit.
Whatever plays in those videos, those are the songs that take off.
Yeah.
Like honestly, that XXX kid took off with a Minecraft video, bro.
I wonder if them little niggas in the Lil Nas is trash.
Nah.
I wonder if that is one of the people like when Soulja Boy and shit was like popping at a time when like I was like, I'm listening to that bullshit.
Kids love Lil Nas X, bro.
You think so?
I think so.
Maybe
I think very small children.
I think you're thinking like small children. I'm thinking like kids that like he's like 11. So like from the age range like 11 and 14.
I think they may not like listen to him, but they recognize the hit and
they recognize the hit, but I think that they look at him like, yo, that nigga's corny.
But they see him as like, yo, he's the hot one right now. They'll be like, what are you talking about, Nas?
Exactly. Like that's the thing.
Like, real Nas X.
Like I think that like it's the same shit where it's like, let's see who was popping off at a time where like it was really really popping off, kind of like Drake or some shit like that. Well, Drake was popping off, but then you have like Big Sean is more of like a like not underground artist, but not as like, well known,
like BT
or like Cole around that time too, who it was not like as well known as that time, or like Kendrick is the same shit.
Or is the type of shit like let's go back to like fucking 2010, like and you're still listening to Take Care, and you're like, yo, ain't nothing's ever topping this.
That was not me. 2010, I had it. I'm telling you, 2009, 2010, I was listening to heavy Jadakiss and like Styles P shit because that's at a time when they were doing a whole bunch of freestyles at that time. Maybe some Banks and shit. There's some South shit probably at that time too. Maybe like some bullshit Jeezy.
I think I loves listening to Lil Flip.
I did not listen to Lil Flip. We can transition this to the.
Yo, you know that Jay Electronica is still signed to Roc Nation?
Yeah.
To this day.
Yeah, I know that for a fact.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he will be signing, so he puts albums out. That's it. If whatever album he puts out, he's gonna be signed to that record label.
I think he's gonna be trapped.
We can transition to. There's been a lot of lawsuits lately. A lot of stupid lawsuits to me. New Balance is suing Nautica. I only put this on here because I thought it was stupid for the N logo.
They're suing them for the letter N, bro. Like
for the N logo. But my whole point is like, how long has New Balance been in business, and how long has Nautica been in business? Y'all niggas waited 2019 to file this lawsuit. Like it's been the same N forever.
That's like, aren't these brands from different countries as well?
New Balance is what, UK?
New Balance is US.
US.
Yeah, the Trump shoes.
And Nautica's what?
I thought Nautica was French.
It might be French. But I don't understand, like, how the fuck you own a letter? How do you own a premise?
No, they're both US.
Yeah, so they're both US companies. But I'm just saying, I think this is a little overdue if you was actually going to do something.
If it was like a font you created.
I think it is a font that they created, though. I think that N font isn't a normal font. I think that is a font that they created. But the Nautica one looks similar, but it's different. But I'm saying, like, my whole point of putting this on here was, like, this is a little too late. Like,
yeah.
Who's suing who? New Balance, right? New Balance is suing them?
Because their complaint is people are going to think that our brands are together because it's the letter N. So
why not make a collab? Like, that can easily be a collab. Like, you can make some yacht fucking 990s or some shit like that. I don't know. Because, like, from what I know, New Balance I would not be surprised if New Balance go out of business. I mean, not New Balance, but Nautica goes out of business. I would not be surprised.
This lawsuit puts the N in nonsense.
This nigga.
Still hot.
Who else was getting sued too? Because we're running down a few people that getting sued. Virgil's getting sued by somebody
for using a picture.
Yeah, a picture of Bella Hadid wearing a fucking...
Not wearing, but she was with an off-white suitcase.
Yeah.
And he posted on his story, and he's being sued by the guy who took the picture.
Ariana Grande is getting sued by...
No, she's
suing Forever 21. Yeah. Suing somebody who's going out... fake bankrupt. That's
how petty you gotta be to sue someone who's broke?
It's rich bankrupt, nigga. There's a difference between going bankrupt and then going bankrupt like how we would go bankrupt, nigga. It's
like
different.
50 Cent bankrupt? And
yeah, it's like you file a Chapter 11 bankruptcy where you just... All your debts go away. It's just fortune.
That's a fire bankruptcy.
That's all your debts go away. You've somehow managed to screw the numbers around that you don't have. That's basically
saying like, yo, I'm gonna give you all my money and be like, yo, I ain't got no money, bro. Like, and you just give it back.
But to put it into more lamest term for anybody, that's like you going to the basketball court or some shit like that, or you betting on a basketball game and you bet $100 with a nigga and the nigga says, I'm not paying you. That's exactly what it is. Like, you know this nigga got money, he just tells you he's not paying you.
Like, bro, I don't got it.
That's it. Like that's basically what it is. This nigga buying cars and shit and telling them that you don't got it. Like, what?
Shout out to the hookah.
We can get into the fucking fiasco that is still going on. The Popeyes. The move that I said that they should make last week's episode, they actually did make. So basically, Popeyes is now sold out of all chicken sandwiches. AKA, you just supremed some food. Fact. You made the hype on that shit go crazy because there's a lot of people who haven't tried it, and a lot of people who weren't gonna try it because the lines were so long. And then you got niggas like me who's probably never gonna try because I don't really care. I don't really eat Popeyes like that.
Facts. It's just fake scarcity. There's no way you ran out of.
No, for sure. It's just you know how to limit your product to make it. I think that the people get it fucked up. Like Supreme is very smart into where they limit their product to where they don't have to pay for marketing. It's done by itself. If it sells out right away, it's just market. That transitions to marketing, so you make profit either way.
But this person suing Popeyes is fucking hilarious.
Oh, I actually didn't read it. I just put it on there just to remind me. So
he says, and I quote, "I can't get happy. I have the sandwich on my mind. I can't think straight. It just consumes you."
He's suing them for emotional...
Basically false advertising because they told him, come back on this day, we'll have the sandwich. And then they pulled this thing where it's like, no more sandwich.
But he's suing them for emotional something, right?
For emotional damages.
Damages. Yo, you can sue anybody in the U.S. for anything, nigga. Anything.
He's only suing for $5,000 too.
Nigga, $5,000?
He might get that.
He might get it. Nigga, think about it. If you settle for anything, that's still a win for you. You settle for $100, that's a win, nigga. Because you're not going to get a lawyer for that. Like $5,000, like
I wouldn't even pay the lawyer. He'd be like, "Yo, fuck you."
But yeah, like they played it very well. So if Popeyes wants to keep listening to the podcast and stealing ideas, I got another idea for you. I put it on the Telatalk Twitter and on the Telatalk IG, which is just Telatalk. If y'all want to follow,
shout out.
Plug. The Clips Popular Demand record should be the commercial music for the Popeyes sandwich coming back.
It should be
100%. It should be,
and it's going to be, and we're not going to get paid for it. And then, like in season 8, we're going to be like, "We told you guys."
Look, the hook of that shit just goes outside of Popeyes eating chicken and fries. We back by popular demand. That's all you need to. That's all just you need to
clip,
do,
bro.
That's all you
can post that on YouTube and not get struck down for money.
Pay Pusha, pay Cameron, get that shit paid. That shit actually did quite a few numbers on Twitter for that video.
Bro, I think Pusha has a no competition clause in his McDonald's jingle. I don't think
because he owns the Arby's. We Are the Meat shit.
Yeah, it might be true.
So he owns that. So I don't think I think they just paid him one shot. I think for the Pusha shit. So they just paid him for one shot of.
Yo, if he got royalties on Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, he'd be the richest man on earth.
That's a fact. If he do got some royalties, even if you got like 2 points on that, you making a lot of money. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba is that forever, nigga.
Facts. That's gonna be there. Like
that shit is crazy to me.
The world could be dust and roaches, and you still hear
facts. That shit is crazy to me though. Look how influential hip hop is, nigga. The most like iconic commercial is made by a fucking drug dealing rapper, nigga.
Chill
or what y'all box him meant to be.
Chill on 411 Pain and their jingles.
Get the fuck out of here. I don't
Them shits be banging,
I think that's just a regional thing. I don't think a lot of people know what you're talking about. So there's this insurance company. Is it an insurance company?
They're like a insurance and lawyer referral company.
Yeah, so basically they just remix a whole bunch of records, like the most popular records, and just put 411 Pain, which is the number of theirs. To send. I don't.
Can you find one? Can you play it?
Hold on, let me see if I can find one. I was just about to say, I haven't heard a 411 Pain commercial since like high school, nigga.
Bro, the best part is...
Who listens to the radio anymore?
When I'm in the car with my dad. He doesn't have an aux.
Yuck.
Bro, and the best part is, like, some of them are in Spanish, too.
Yeah, they do Spanish remix, too, so let me see if I can find one right here. Not a Spanish
one,
but
just 1-800-411 Pain.
Oh, like, look at this one. This is... I think it's about to run a commercial. Hold on.
This is gonna be fucking jokes. You guys are in for a treat.
If you get in an accident, your car or truck got hit, just do it. Call us now. Don't be lame. Call us now for 411 Pain.
Hey, that's bars, bro.
I think that's Trina's record, My Neck and My Back. Like,
yeah.
How you finesse? But that is a good record to put, though.
They switch it up. My neck, my back, my windshield got smashed. It's fucking bars, bro.
How do you remember that, my nigga?
That's something that was really popular when I was in middle school.
Fam, but I wonder how much niggas actually call them, because they have to. For you to be putting this much marketing dollars in that, because I'm pretty sure you have to pay the producer who paid that. And you have to pay the royalties of that shit. Or maybe they're not that known.
I think it's safe because it's a parody.
That's
why Weird Al Yankovic was safe for so many years.
Is it for real?
Yeah. You can paradise.
Or maybe niggas just don't give a fuck, to be honest. But if I was Trina, I would definitely be like, give me my bag, nigga. Fuck out of here. But yeah.
That shit's fine. I bet a lot of people do call.
Now, it has to be. For them to be putting out as much marketing dollars as they're doing that, it has to be. Yeah, so Popeyes.
Dog, imagine being a company that's basically just a phone book.
Basically. Popeyes pay Pusha, pay Cameron, pay Malice, nigga. I think it's no Malice now. Let's transition this to the albums really quick. While we're gonna go, what albums did you listen to this week?
I listened to
Uncle Al's,
Uncle Al and Sir's.
Alright, you listened to the whole Sir album?
One time.
Alright, there we go. I already see what you guys listened to it one time. I start off with the album that Ep.6 I know Ep.6 wouldn't listen to. Jeezy came out with the TM104 Thug Motivation for
Shout out
104.
Jeezy.
It's kind of what I expected from Jeezy, just a classic shit. It's him and Ross are the same to me, like where they're like you know what you're gonna get from them. You're gonna get drug motivation shit from Jeezy, the AK Thug Motivation 104. Nigga, this is his last album, so I think he's retiring. Out of those Jeezy records, I think it's like 14 of them. I put like maybe like 5 or 6 of them in my actual personal shit.
Is it like classic Jeezy type shit?
It's classic Jeezy shit. It's good beats.
Venturing into the world.
Nah, it's good beats. It's good beats like always. Jeezy and Ross, ironically, they're like very similar. Even though they like, what's funny is that they used to have beat, but they're very similar rappers to me. Except Ross is a little bit more descriptive in other ways, and I think Jeezy's descriptive more like just showing. Jeezy can describe the pain and selling the drugs like you actually selling the drugs to people who don't sell drugs or never sold drugs.
Ross paints the setting.
Ross can be descriptive about anything.
The atmosphere.
He can be descriptive about the whole thing. Ross is probably one of the only people that can make me. I don't understand why people don't get Ross to be voiceovers on like food commercials or anything like that, because he's very descriptive, man. He's very descriptive.
The ambiance.
So out of those records, I think the Entrepreneur record, which is the record number 1, and actually the 06 record too with Ross and Jeezy, those are my 2 favorite records on there. I like MLK Boulevard 2 with Meek. One Time was a really good record as well. The album to me is a classic Jeezy. If you like Jeezy, listen to the album. If you don't like Jeezy, then give it a shot. And if you like that album, go listen to every other album because they're pretty similar. Now we can go to Uncle Al's album.
Shout out Yacht Rock 2.
By Uncle Al's album, if y'all don't know, we're talking about The Alchemist. He had an album come out, Yacht Rock 2. Basically, for those who don't know, I don't know why you listen to this podcast if you don't know what The Alchemist does, but Alchemist is a producer mostly for big hit records for Mobb Deep and shit like that. He put out a 12-record album, which is the sequel to Yacht Rock number 1. What the fuck, what'd you think about the album?
I fuck with the album.
23 minutes. It was a good
really short.
Minutes,
I was like, yo, it's over? What is this random Alchemist song playing? Because It's really good, and it just really like cements in my mind how fucking good Griselda is.
I told you Griselda's a nigga. That Sandcastles and that East Side with Westside Gunn and Conway, and then Benny the Butcher, and then I forgot who else was on the other record. But Sandcastles and West and
El Camino.
Yeah, so Sandcastles and East Side are my two favorite records on there. And they're both
super fucking.
They both have somebody from Griselda in there. For those who don't know, we've talked about Griselda. It's Westside Gunn Conway and Benny the Butcher, 3 rappers from what are they from? Buffalo. They're from Buffalo, New York.
Bro, how is Uptown Aquarium not your favorite song?
Uptown Aquarium was with Big Body Best.
Yeah.
That is a classic. That's the record I was gonna play for the intro. I'll play that for the outro. That's the record I was gonna play for the intro. I didn't particularly like the Action Bronson record like that too much. The Tropical Storm Lenny. It was cool.
Bro, I like it more than like a lot of his shit on his last project. I will say that.
Yeah. A record that I like from a person I've never heard of, Willie the Kid, is Stugatz.
Is good.
That record was really good. Ocean Prime with Bobby James was a really good record as well.
I think the Billy D with Big Twins, I didn't really like that one.
Big Twins was also a person who used to rap with Mobb Deep and them a lot.
Yeah, I think fuck with that one.
I think Big Twin fits well with Rest in Peace Prodigy and Havoc. But I think on the record by himself, I don't think that I like him too much.
The same goes for Boat Shoes with Gangrene.
I didn't like Boat Shoes with Gangrene.
Especially because it's the longest song, and it's like...
I did like that Harry O record a lot with Rock Marciano, though. That record was really good. Rock Marciano is OD. Like, that's my nigga. But nah, this album was really good. Check that shit out. I'll tell you one thing. If you don't like the raps on here, all the beats is good.
That's
without a doubt. All the beats
little skits.
Like, he smoked that shit. The intro to those shits was very doomish to me. Then we can end this with what I'm pretty sure is gonna be a split decision here with me and B Dash.
This shit is boring.
Sir's album, Sir's on TDE, right?
Sir's on TDE.
TDE, yeah. So Sir's on the R&B Soul Act from TDE. He's actually a lot older than what I thought he is. I think Sir's like almost like 35 or 32 or some shit like that. He's a lot older. He looks a lot older than, because I saw a picture of him finally like the other day. He looks a lot older.
He's born in 1986.
So he's
32.
Yeah, so he's a lot older than what I thought he was. I'll let AB Dash go with the breakdown first, but then I'll go to my breakdown of the album after that.
So I think this album starts off really slow.
Yeah.
So like trying to get into it, I'm like, all right, I get what the vibe is going for, but I'm not enjoying it yet.
Yeah.
It took a while for some tracks to grow on me.
The first time I listened to the first record, I didn't like the Hair Down record with Kendrick.
I hate Hair Down.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like it the first time, but after I listened to it again,
bro, I was like, all right, for the podcast, I'll listen to it.
Yeah.
So I hit play. Hair Down plays. I'm like, I don't want to listen to the rest of this. I had to go back to it.
I did kind of feel the same way,
but it really picks up some of the shit. Let me pull up the track list.
Track list is Hair Down, then there's John Redcorn, then there's You Can't Save Me. You Can't Save Me is probably one of my favorite records on there. L.A. Lisa with Samino, I like that record a lot. Fire is the only... Fire and Lucy's Love with Wayne was the only 2 records that I didn't put in. Besides that, that's like 12 of the 14 records that I like.
Bro, Still Blue...
Still Blues are
super
crack.
Hard.
Crack.
I like Still Blue.
Touchdown is another good record for me. I really love that Sabrina Claudio record as well.
I like that one too.
New Sky was a good record.
I like New Sky.
Wires in the Way, another good record.
I can't remember.
Mood was a good record too. But I don't know who that guy is. Sakari. I don't know who he is, but he fits well.
He's on. I think he's another TDE artist because he was on Damn and he was on Isaiah Rashad's last project.
Yeah. The Recipe was a good record for me, and then LA was like my favorite record.
You like LA? I didn't like
that record. Is so good, my nigga. Like that's a conversation we were having before we started the podcast. Where you saying that the Isaac Brothers are the only people who can get away with just rap singing the fucking chorus
like 8 times.
Yeah, that's exactly what LA was to me, and it was so smooth. Like I listened to that record I listened to this album 4 times and it came out Friday. I've listened to it 4 times front to back.
Yeah,
and then that LA record I probably listened to maybe like 15, 20 times. I like that record.
Some of my problems was like some moments when I'm listening to like this type of music, the vocals would be like what gets me to stay. But I feel like he's not as talented as other singers.
I think he's really talented, my nigga. I think he got something.
But I feel like he gets shined and like outshined in a lot of categories, and like it shows. I don't want to say it shows, but like it's more apparent like on these songs when he's like with Jill Scott and he's with.
Oh, come on, Jill Scott's the queen though, my nigga. Like that's like you rapping against Hov and saying like, yo, you can't like Jill Scott's the queen. Jill Scott on Blue Sky, she smoked that shit. I think that he knows how to conform to the record to make the record good. Like I actually thought a lot of his tones Because I haven't heard an R&B soul album like this in a while. I thought a lot of his tones and a lot of his riffs were really good on this album. Like, for me to put 12 of the 14 records on in my personal, this is gonna look legit gonna be like, this is probably one of the best albums besides the Tyler and the fucking Freddie Gibbs album that I've heard all year. To be honest,
so for real?
I think this will end up being my top 5. This will end up being one of my top 5 albums of the year.
That's high praise.
Like, for sure, this will end up being one of my top 5 albums of the year. Like, and I'm a big R&B head. This is what I have been waiting for to listen, and I don't know anybody from TD, so niggas, nobody paid me for this shit. But no, that album was really good. Like, the sounds of the album, I thought when I listened to the album for the second time, I think, and I was in the car listening to the album, the Hair Down record is like a perfect intro to it, and LA is like a perfect outro to it. Like, and it's very rare that I like the intros and the outros to the record a lot. Oh, we got a response from you, cousin?
We got a response.
What did he say? What did you ask him first?
I was like, yo, you like J. Cole?
What did he say?
And then he didn't respond. And I put answer quickly, and he goes, sure.
So that's like, yeah, I'll listen to that
like,
nigga.
Whatever. He's like,
yeah, I'll listen to that nigga. Nigga said answer quickly. Nigga put brush on his look. Yeah, but that's our album to me was really. How much records did you actually keep to yourself, or do you not do 4. That like to me? So
no, I don't do that. I save the whole thing, even if I don't like the whole thing.
Oh no, hell no. Then I get pissed when records pull up. That's why I put them all in. So I got 12 out of the 14 records. Like,
it's just Spotify. It's fine.
Like I said, 12 out of the 14 records is like.
I would keep 4. I would keep not Lucid, New Sky.
So Still Blue,
Mood, and some other one.
But
That's Why I Love You.
Who else? Oh, I like that. You Can't Save Me record is super dope. Like that content with what he was giving at that time with that record, with like that subject matter is like, yo, like.
Was it the one where he's shitting on everyone else's weed?
No, that's the one. That's fire. I don't like that record. I hate that record. But the You Can't Save Me record is basically him explaining to a girl, like, there's nothing you can do to, like, make me stop thinking how I think. Like, you can't stop me from fucking other bitches type shit. It's kind of like some Anderson .Paak shit where, like, it's just how it's given to you. It's like the medicine is given to you in the candy.
That's what he talks about. What more can I say?
Yeah, that's what it is. Like, I thought this was an album I was waiting for. Like, not waiting for, but, like, it was a record that I was, oh, shit, Sir dropped the album. I liked his last album, so I was like, let me listen to it. This album was a really good album to me. Like I said, this would probably end up being my top 5 of the year, like of our top 10 albums of the year. Because I don't think a lot of people put a lot of good records out. Like Solange's record was this year, right?
Yeah.
Tyler's was this year.
Let's just wait for Playboy Card.
And Freddie Gibbs was this year. And those are like the only standout records that I have right now at the time. Like who else put out albums that like we were like, yo, this nigga put out? Benny the Butcher put out a really good album. I think that's gonna round up my top 5 right there. I don't think that. I do owe someone an apology. Last week when we were talking about the albums, I like rushed and said like there was a lot of mediocre albums that came out. And this is to my point that I always say, you need to listen to albums in the right spaces. I listened to that Snore Allegro album again, but I listened to it in a different space. I listened to it twice after.
You liked it?
The album was really good, nigga. Like that's the only time that I've ever like been like in the wrong space of time that I didn't want to listen to.
She popped up in your timeline. You saw what she looked like, and you're like, yeah.
I follow Snore Allegro. I've been following Snore Allegro for a while, but but no, that album is really good though. Like I don't know. I listened to it in a different vibe. I listened to it with a shorty, so it was different. Like the music hits you different, and I think that's probably why we listen to the Sir album different. I like a lot of R&B soul music too.
I still haven't listened to that Snow Allegro album, so
the Snow Allegro album was good. I think that and the Sir album you have to listen to in the right space of time. Like that's like going to the club and like yo Snow Allegro coming on. Like what the fuck? Nobody want to listen to this.
That might be a fucking move.
And I still don't understand why there's not clubs like that here, where it's like people who play like people who are popular but aren't club popular, like K-Tronada records or like Gambino records, shit, music like that, or like records like that. I don't understand why there's not a club for that yet.
Yeah,
like an indie little club.
You're a fucking nerd.
Well, obviously you're not gonna play like the fucking
bro. If I go
super
out,
dark cuts,
what I want to do, I want to hear Galleita 17 times. That's it.
So go to a Spanish club. I'm talking about like a normal club, like for us to go to, like not a club, like just like a lounge type shit, like a cool little spot, some rooftop shit, some chill shit. Not everybody listens to the same 6 records that's on the radio and goes to the radio.
I'm trying to listen to the Baby.
I fuck with the Baby though. I won't mind it. I fuck with the Baby. I won't mind that shit at all. So yeah, that was the albums that we have this time. The rest of you niggas, who I said albums mediocre, you not getting an apology. Only Snow Lego gets one because her album was actually good. I just went back and listened to it.
Yo, have you seen this fucking like super blacked out BMW?
Oh, transition to that.
That shit looks scary.
BMW legit trying to kill niggas. So BMW put out I think it's what you have it up, right?
Yeah.
They put
it's an X6.
An X6 coupe, but they put it out in the world's blackest black. It's called Vanta Black, and it's so dark that it makes the car look 2D. That's how dark this car is. Like, I want to see what this car looks like at night, because you legit cannot see this car.
You cannot see this shit.
You cannot see it. This was low key. If you get the Vanta Black wheels, this is low key the car to go like do some crime in. Because you're not gonna get caught.
This is a black Air Force One shoe.
It's a black Air Force One car. Facts. Nah, but I like the car though. Like, I like the color of that shit, but I just think it's extremely too dark. We only had this topic on here just to say like, yo, they legit trying to kill niggas. But the car is actually dope. I fuck with it. Like
the X6, yeah, I can see you in a BMW truck.
Nah, not me.
In the X7,
I'll get an Audi truck before I get a BMW truck.
I can see you in the range.
Ranges break too much. Too much of their parts break.
You know what I just realized?
Niggas definitely are already talking like, yo, these niggas are getting some fucking sponsorship.
The title of
dollars.
our podcast, Telatalk,
it's
really similar to TED Talk. Like
I know what you're talking about, yeah. But it's completely different.
Is it? We do spread mad knowledge on here.
We spread mad knowledge, but nigga, it's not like in that form. I've never listened to a TED Talk, actually, to be honest.
It depends on, like, you have to be interested in the topic, because they're all different. I feel like we can do a Telatalk TED Talk.
I'll be down to do it if they want to do it. I don't know what the fuck we gonna do it about, though, nigga.
No, we would just speak on shit. We would
basically do what we do now, but as a TED Talk.
We would have like a PowerPoint of our outline and just be like, you see here, we're gonna talk about this.
Yo, niggas sat down for that, nigga. We need to get paid a check, cause what the fuck is that? If niggas sat down for that, I'm telling you, I'll still be surprised when niggas be like, y'all listen to your podcast, this shit was dope. I'm like, yo, the fuck?
You listen to this shit?
I'm telling you, we legit make an hour worth of content every week and think that nobody's gonna listen to it. And then once we get to a point where mad niggas start listening to it, it's gonna be a problem.
Facts. Like, yo, you heard what I said about so and so.
When niggas start having Reddit posts about this shit, then there's gonna be a problem.
Facts. Oh, when I shit it on every rapper under 21, they be like, yo.
I had this story pulled up.
Is it a Reddit story?
Huh?
Is it a Reddit story?
It's a Reddit story, yeah.
Alright, let's hear it.
Actually, Steven showed me this story. We were in the car. We were grocery shopping on some shit. And he told me the story. So do you know the backstory to Chuck E. Cheese?
I don't know what you're asking me.
The backstory to like Chuck E. Cheese, the Chucky, like the fucking mouse.
Mouse?
Yeah.
No.
Just the whole Chuck E. Cheese franchise. This is like the backstory to it. This lets you know that your whole childhood is dark and you don't even know, nigga. So this is the backstory to Chuck E. Cheese. This nigga put Chuck E. Cheese official backstory is that he is an orphan. He's an orphan mouse who does not know his own birthday. To make up for never having a birthday of his own, he hosts his parties for children, and his middle name is Entertainment.
That's sad as fuck, bro.
That's OD sad. But when he told me that shit, I started dying because I was like, yo, leave it up to an adult to make a fun establishment for kids that has a super dark backstory.
Chuck Entertainment Cheese.
Chuck Entertainment Cheese, and this nigga's an orphan who never had a birthday, so he makes a place where all the kids have his birthday at.
Isn't this the plot for Annie?
Nigga, you really trying to get Xavier type. Nah, but I thought that shit was hilarious. I'm like, yo, that's OD. Like,
I mean, that's
dark.
Cool. Like, honestly though, like if that was a real story, thank you, Chuck. You're a good guy.
It's weird though. You
want to have birthday parties for kids?
Yeah, like you want to have. That's your dream. Have birthday parties for kids so nobody feels like, yeah, come on, nigga, you on some weird shit.
We all know what's going on here. You love children.
I'm relaxed. Let me see what else we got on here to talk about that I got.
What is Chuck short for? Charles?
Chuck?
Yeah, that's Charles, right?
I don't know.
Or is it Charles a Million?
This nigga again with the fucking a million shit. I don't think Chuck is short for anything. I think Chuck is Chuck, nigga.
Nah, I don't think no one gives preference. Like, I'm gonna name this fucker Chuck.
Right, hold on. What is Chuck short for?
Let's do some research.
There's a lot of research going on. Niggas about to hear a lot of clicking. Everything that popped up was Chuck Norris right away. Yeah, Charles. It's short for Charles. I just thought niggas came out the womb Chuck. Nigga, that's his nigga name, Chuck. Fuck it.
Niggas come out the womb Jebediah, so.
Jebediah.
Ezekiel and shit.
Aren't those biblical names?
Ezekiel is. I think Jebediah is like some bullshit.
I think
Jebediah is like a farmer name.
A Canadian farmer
like
name.
If you're born Jebediah, you're not allowed to leave the farm like legally.
Imagine your name being Xavier.
Yo, you got a problem?
We can introduce the topic of Noah.
Yo, they put out some garbage.
Noah puts out a quotation. We're saying this in quotations. Garbage long sleeve t-shirt. I thought originally when I sent it to you, it was a good idea, but as I was reading it, I just got confused to what the fuck this is even about. Like, what is this?
It's just recycled, like cotton and shit.
Also, like they're using that term as garbage because they're making it from garbage. Originally, I thought they had messed up a product and said that this is a garbage t-shirt, and they were letting you know beforehand when you bought it.
No. They literally mean that this t-shirt is made
coming from garbage. I thought they had like a manufacturing problem or some shit like that, and they got some cotton that wasn't like to their grade or some shit. So it was a garbage tee.
In the process of making clothes, there's always like leftover yarn and shit. Yeah. It's just made from that.
Yeah. Nah, that's super dope. I fuck with Noah. Like you said, I think you gave them the proper name. That Noah is the Patagonia streetwear. Like that's exactly what it is. Like. And I like the t-shirt a lot, but I don't like that the logo is on the bottom. I don't like that shit at all.
It always makes it feel like an undershirt.
Yeah, cause you know what makes it feel like an undershirt? Because Ralph Lauren, because Ralph Lauren had that.
Ruined that shit.
If you had that polo undershirt and wore it as an actual shirt, you was a bum nigga. Like simple and plain.
It was like you woke up late. And
you was a bum nigga. Never happens.
Bum ass. Don't let me catch you in that USPA undershirt. Niggas wearing Beverly Hills Polo Club.
Hey, and Ralph Lauren get paid off for all that shit. They own all that shit. They don't care. They getting all of this. Netflix just makes a big like announcement. I actually think this is actually significant. Is Netflix begins to release episodes on a weekly basis. I think that Netflix is trying new things because other platforms are putting heat on them.
This is a good long term move.
I was going to ask you what do you think about it?
I think
it'll backfire on them because most people want to binge watch.
I think when they have original content
that's good enough.
Season 1 should always be all in one, and then season 2 should be episodic if it's good. So
basically, they create the hype for it, and then they do week by week to keep it. I think it'll be a good idea, but I could think it could backfire them really bad. Like this is a good move. Like this is a good direction to go to, but it's only a good direction to go to if you know exactly what to do.
Plus, like if they're doing the Hulu shit where they have stuff, because Hulu has stuff that's on TV. Yeah. If Netflix were to do that and put out episodes weekly, like if that comes with TV,
that would make sense.
That makes sense too.
But I think with most people they're doing is like Netflix original shit is one episode per episode.
If doing like that,
one weekly per week. That's what I'm saying. I don't really know.
The show has to be good.
Classic shit. We do not read it, but
I'm not reading shit.
Hold on. According to no decisions retained.
I'm not giving Sophie Karen a read.
Yeah, so they're basically doing exactly what we said. Is what they're basically doing. They're starting that shit October 6th. October 6th, followed by so basically they're trying with reality TV shows. They're trying with the first one is Rhythm and Flow.
Yo, they should put Jersey Shore on Netflix.
I don't understand why. I think it's on Hulu. I think it's on one of those platforms or shit like that. Shout out to Jersey Shore for being like one of the best reality TV shows ever. I don't think niggas would ever think that we watch that shit. But Jersey Shore did come out with a classic. Nah, for sure. But if it came out now, I wouldn't watch it.
Oh, absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. Like you have to put it in perspective because we were kids when Jersey Shore came out.
It was a movement at the time. Yeah, like, it was like a moment.
That shit was jokes, nigga. That shit was jokes. They got me with that shit. Shout out to the J Show. That shit was jokes. But yeah, Netflix. That is a good. I'll put it like this. That's a good creative move, but maybe it won't transition into being a monetary move.
Right. It's definitely in terms of like the sake of actual content. It's the right way to do it.
Facts. It's one of those things where like in long term, in short term, I don't think it'll pay off. Long term, it'll pay off if you play your moves right.
I think Netflix is making that move to stay in. Because when that Disney shit comes, it's a wrap.
The Joker, but the Disney shit is like it's not gonna be any like. I don't think there's gonna be any like.
Bro, they own everything.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna be any like. You know, like no content like how they wouldn't give Dave Chappelle a special on Disney. No way.
No, they wouldn't.
Exactly.
Well, maybe not directly on Disney, but like on like another platform that they would own. They would put it on the Hulu.
Yeah, but so they put it on Hulu, and then people start putting pressure on Disney. Like, see, Netflix is owned by themselves, so Netflix is like, fuck you niggas, like, because Dave Chappelle special came out and they don't like it or whatever, right? Like, people have problems with it.
Would Netflix cancel Dave Chappelle?
Hell no.
That'd be hilarious.
Hell no. You cancel Dave Chappelle and then he just puts it on his own platform, then you lose a lot of money. They won't do that. Plus, you can't cancel a nigga who doesn't care about being canceled.
He's 4 tweets away from perfect, bro.
Like, yeah, shout out to Kevin Hart. You 4 tweets away from perfect. I guess we can, since we just got into that conversation, you watched it and I watched it. You say you watched it twice. I watched it once, the Dave Chappelle Netflix special.
Yeah, because I watched it once by myself, then I watched it with someone who hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah. I thought the special was really good. Classic Dave shit. That's a classic to me.
It was pretty good.
He smoked that shit.
Yeah.
That part where he said that, all right, so I'm gonna do some impressions, and then he started doing the crowd. He was like, "That's you." I thought that shit was really, really dope.
Off my first watch of it, I was like, "Damn, this guy really just making jokes that I see on Twitter every day." And then it was really like, "Yo, he's taking stuff that I see every day and he's putting it in a new."
That's what it is. Dave Chappelle is. I don't think there's somebody better at like reflecting the mirror back at society better than that nigga. Like, he's really good. Like, I think we did the top 5. I think Dave was not my number. Richard wasn't my number 1. Dave was 2 for me.
He was in both our top 5s.
Dave was 2 for me, but Dave smoked that shit. Like, and he's getting paid like, I think they paying that nigga like $40 million a joint. Like, so like, I'm pretty sure he and that serves everybody who
actually didn't run away to Africa for that one.
Nah, everybody. This serves for any creative that stand on your own ground. This nigga gave up a $50 million bag like 10 years ago. Came back and got $40 million 3 times. Like, all right, nigga, you skipped on one bag to make 120. Like, you fine now. Like 100%.
That's like Damian Lillard's rap career.
Shout to Dame, video game Dame. I fuck with Dame.
Dame Dollar.
Nah, but yeah, that was a good special to me. I think Netflix is really honed on the comedian shit though, because Bill Burr has one coming out the 10th, September 10th. Yeah, he has one coming out. I think that shit'll be good as fuck too. We can check this to a movie that we've been waiting on. I think it comes out October 4th.
Dog, that's literally like a month away.
Yeah.
I've been waiting on this shit for like over a year.
Like I said before we started the pre-production, nigga, that is a movie, nigga.
Yeah, but I've never felt like I've waited for a movie for this long.
Nah, I've been waiting for the Irishman movie that Netflix has, that Scorsese shot, for a while.
Yeah, but that's not as exciting. Like, personally.
Not for you, not for you. For me, it is. Like, it's a mafia movie with De Niro, Pacino, like, I'm
and
with
Action Bronson.
But Bronson's in it too?
Yeah, he's in it.
Shit, I forgot Bronson was in it. They should put big body.
But like, I feel like every day I'm seeing something about the Joker movie, me having.
Do you follow the Joker movie Instagram?
No, I don't. But me not having seen it yet, I'm like, yo, can this just be out already? And the worst part is, I'm not going to see it opening weekend because I hate fucking sitting with you, mouth breathing, popcorn chewing.
I'm definitely going to see it opening weekend for sure.
I'm just
going to go see it. I'm going to go see it at a weird time on a day that most people won't go to the movie theaters.
Catch me there on a Tuesday.
Catch me at iPick so I can lay down and get the blanket.
The Il Toppy?
Nah, nigga, I'm trying to watch the movie, nigga.
But you get the Toppy during the previews.
Damn.
That way, when you're watching the movie, you mad relaxed.
Think I'll go to sleep. But yeah, they put out the second trailer to the Joker movie. The first trailer, to me, I'm not gonna hold you. I like the first trailer, but I think the second trailer made a lot more people who like comic books, who like the actual comic book story, make more sense. Because the first one, it was really like, all right, it just looks like more from a theatrical point of view. Like, it was just good. It's good shots and good acting, rather than it being I think they're mixing it both of like being artsy and making the comic book thing, because now they did.
What do you mean by comic book thing though?
So Stuyvesant who's the comic book nerd. I'm not. The first trailer he was saying like it seemed like it's gonna be a little too artsy, and then I told him like, yo, watch the second trailer because I think it makes more sense. And then he was like, yeah. So those who don't know, the original Joker's beginning is that he was a comedian who couldn't make it, and then like, I think it's like Batman was fighting some villain or whatever, and the Joker happened to be around that time, and he fell into like the classic shit. He fell into like some toxic waste shit, and then the Joker was created. So I think
this isn't gonna be like.
No, I don't think that Batman scene is gonna be in there, but they did have the scene of him being a comedian. And I think it's gonna be that's like the precursor to like the next Joker movie. It's definitely gonna be more artsy because you have Joaquin Phoenix as the fucking shit. It's gonna be artsy. It's gonna be artsy. I expect this movie. I think a lot of people expect this movie to be good. Like, I would be disappointed if this movie's bad.
I expect it to be good. I think it's gonna be good. I
expect this movie to be a 7 and above. I don't give you anything or lower. Anything lower than that is a bad expectation. It's like kind of like a Freddie Gibbs Madlib album. Like, I'm giving that a 7 and above always, and I'm always expecting that.
This is gonna be fire.
So the second trailer came out. It actually made me more hyped to watch than the first trailer, and I don't even like comic book movies like that. So,
but the second trailer is already having people feel bad for the Joker as a character. I'm like, yo, you guys are weird.
Imagine you feeling bad for a fucking fictional character. Yeah, but it opens October 4th. Actually,
that's how powerful it is.
Actually, I might not go see it the first weekend either, because all the nerdy niggas is gonna be. I might have to see this movie like a month after.
It's gonna be the same kids that were yelling about that Rick and Morty McDonald's sauce on the counter.
Facts. Like, I don't want to be around the nerdy niggas who don't shower.
I want to wait for the nerds to get mad and write their mad nerd reviews, so I can be like, "Ooh, the nerds are mad. That's how I know it's gonna be good."
All right, so we can change this to like some lighter topics. All the topics that we have are lighter. The next one is me and AB Dash are looking for a new company car. So for whoever has some suggestions, so Bentley put out a new Bentley Bentayga. I think it's the first ever retail armored truck. That shit is hard, my nigga.
It's only $500K too.
I actually find it to be, like, for the level of armor it is, I think it's like presidential armored truck, so basically you can get hit by like a tank's missile and be fine. Like, the car flip over, but you'll be good inside.
There's no fucking way.
For $500K, I definitely would do that shit, like, without a problem. Like, it comes from a company named Incas.
It stops high power rifles.
Yeah.
A tank is fucking...
Not a tank, but I mean like a missile, nigga. Like, like a bazooka shit. I think that's the presidential one, I think is what it is. I think they have levels of this, and I think the level of armor that they have... I think that's the MSRP for, like, the lowest level armor that they have, which is $500K. But they do have one that's like a presidential armored one.
Yeah, $500K is pocket change. You're getting an armored vehicle.
Yeah, I think... if you're in that much danger that you gotta get an armored vehicle, like how 50 was when he first was popping as a rapper, and all his cars used to be bulletproof, I think it's worth it. Like, 50 actually... That's how I actually know, because 50 actually had a...
this has the top speed of 200, too.
Yeah.
This is a tank.
Yeah. So, basically, 50 had a presidential armored Suburban, and this nigga got hit by a semi-truck on the highway, and it just literally scraped the paint off, and the semi-truck was fucked up. That's what I'm saying, and I think that truck was like $100K. We can transition this to the last topic on the docket. I specifically told AB Dash not to look at this topic. So Carhartt Work in Progress adds a workwear military nod to the Clark Wallabies. AB Dash said he was looking for a good company to make it a collab with a good color to cop these sneakers. And I've been on the campaign for AB Dash to get some Wallabies for a while. This is definitely right up your alley, nigga.
September 5th?
September 5th.
In the classic colorway?
In the classic colorway is coming out in the brown classic colorway with the Carhartt tag on the side. And then it comes out in an olive colorway, which I can easily see you getting either or of those pairs.
This might be it.
No, actually, it's launching September 5th and September 19th.
September 5th.
No, it says both. It says September 5th and 19th on the Clark's Instagram. It's all there at the bottom.
This is going to get added to cart.
That's a fact. I don't know how much Wallabies are, like,
they're
originally.
not cheap.
I know they're not cheap. But what? I clicked on this shit. What do you actually think? How much they cost? Like the actual Wallabies?
It's like $120.
Nah, I think they're more than $120. Nigga.
That might be $145 actually.
I might say Wallabies might be like $160.
Jeez.
Hold on, let me see. But you heard it here, folks. He said he copping it first, so AB Dash has to cop it. Make a GoFundMe for this nigga.
Yo, if y'all did, I'll get both.
He make a GoFundMe for this nigga so he can cop it. Somebody make it. Caesar make it. I know Caesar will make that shit for sure. Wallabies are $140. Yeah, they're $140. $140.
Worth every penny.
But the Carhartt ones are actually pretty dope. The only reason why I say to get that sneaker is because I think I can't rock that sneaker at all. Like, that's not a sneaker for me, but I think that's AB Dash's style to the max. And a Carhartt fucking Wallaby shit is right up AB Dash's alley without a doubt.
I'm definitely gonna make this my new work shoe. Right in the
office. you could rock that with some trousers or some slacks, like, very easy.
Oh, I already see corduroy pants in the lookbook.
If you want some corduroy pants, I'll link you to a company who we frequently go to that a lot of niggas don't usually go to.
Link.
They have a lot of pants at the time on sale. I believe that was the last topic that we had on here that we had to talk about.
Oh, you know what time it is?
What?
Wawa's about to restock their donuts in 10 minutes.
Alright, we out. Telatalk season 6, episode 6.
Appreciate y'all.
We came in on a Tuesday for y'all niggas. Y'all niggas better blast this shit, retweet it, hit the like button, follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
This is like when your dad, who left you when you were young, comes home just to fuck your mom and then leave. You know?
Relax, nigga. You just triggered mad niggas. AB- will be going on another vacation.
It'd be like that.
But we will be back next Thursday on normal time, season 6, episode 6. Telatalk. We out.
You're